What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today we have sort of a collision of genres and artists that we love. VoicePlay did a cover of the Critical Role Campaign 2 theme song, and I figured we would react to both of them together in one video. So we'll do the animated version of the intro first, and then we'll go and do VoicePlay's cover. They're very short, so it won't take too long. Let's dive in.
Begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you, and they
So the genesis of this song started out because Sam Riegel did an ad for D&D Beyond, which is a tool they use to run their game online. But they took this song that they created and they turned it into the theme song for their campaign.
That's awesome.
And then they had this fairly good but sort of rudimentary animation done behind it. It's very good for what it is. It's a theme song. It's not an actual anime. This is the same group, Critical Role, that's behind the hit Amazon show The Legend of Vox Machina, which was based off of their first campaign. These are characters and the theme song for their second campaign. And the primary singing is done by Laura Bailey, who's one of the cast members. And
Ashley Johnson?
Ashley Johnson also did some singing in it as well. And they all participate in little ways. Like, I think Travis is doing the chanting that you can hear in the background, where they say, roll. Roll. Right. So, and all of this came about because Sam is a musician, and he was in an a cappella group when he was in college. So he's always been very about music. And in campaign 1, he played a bard, which is a musical character. So this is how this all came about.
Rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair. They got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there.
This is now Ashley singing.
I know. I could hear the different voices.
Differences.
Yeah.
There's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting. Rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands. Take a chance. Roll the dice. Now it's your turn to roll.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Matthew Mercer, you saw his name come across when the hooded character was on screen, and he had the book.
Yeah.
All of the little characters that were appearing on his book, those are all NPCs that Matt voices as part of the game, because he runs the world and does all of the characters that are not the player.
Oh, great.
So that was why that was showing up that way. But very cool, musically very well done.
Right.
And it was basically just created on the fly by Sam humming a tune into an iPhone, and then they turned it into this thing that's a real thing that's really cool. And then VoicePlay, the a cappella group that we have recently become familiar with, they covered it. So now we're going to go ahead and watch the VoicePlay cover.
Pretty
version
awesome.
of this song. Okay, here we go. VoicePlay featuring Ashley Diane, who we've seen something they did with her all previously also.
Yeah.
Roll the dice, roll the dice. The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you.
That's pretty cool.
I love it. So they are definitely repping their nerddom, right? So the gentleman in the upper left here, he is wearing an original, very difficult to get campaign 1 shirt that was released very early in the campaign. Lists all of the characters' names.
Right, Mercer and Percy.
Right, Mercer's the DM, but Percy was one of the characters. Lists all of them.
Right.
Ashley Diane is wearing brand new merchandise that they just released. That is a Sprinkle outfit, and Sprinkle was a pet of the characters during campaign 2. He was a red weasel.
That's interesting.
A red ferret, something like that. One of their pets.
So they're really good at, doing some voices, and also their characters and the symbolism of the critical role.
Yeah. And guy in the upper right is wearing a D&D shirt. Chaotic Good is one of the types of alignments you can have. The guy in the bottom left is wearing a shirt with polyhedral dice on it, which are really only used for role-playing games. And then Mr. Bass himself is wearing a hooded cloak. Yeah, Jeff, to kind of look like, and he does a little bit look like Matt Mercer with the long hair.
It's a great resemblance.
Yeah, so they're doing a very good job of cosplaying Critical Role, or at least cosplaying D&D players.
Rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair, they got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there, there's a monster income. Inspiration is waiting, rise up, don't think twice.
Wow, I love his voice.
It's so
good,
so deep. It's crazy. Whenever he does that, it always is like, how does he do it? Yeah, let's back up a little bit because that's fun.
Think twice. Can you answer the call? Dig deep in your soul. Legend unfolds now. It's your turn. Your turn to roll critical.
Oh my God.
They did a great job.
That was such a good interpretation of that song. And man, who would have ever thought that you would have a crossover of the a cappella group and the D&D group, right? Like,
I know he was pretty excited. This hey, the stuff that we've been working on and listening to and watching.
Because we reacted to the Legend of Vox Machina episodes, and we just found VoicePlay, and now here it is.
It collides.
My chocolate and your peanut butter, your D&D and my acapella group. It's beautiful.
Yes.
And we love it.
So don't forget to give your love and support to the artists. Their link will be in the description below. Thank you again for your love and support in our channel. We really appreciate your love and your suggestions, your recommendations. Thank you for subscribing in our channel. We really appreciate you. And thank you, and see you in the next video.